all extremist political parties have always had some kind of musical identity, but it's when they start taking the music of people who not only don't support them but actually actively oppose them, and in some way implying that these people and the music that they're involved with has anything to do with what the BNP are doing, and that's when they need to be, you know, put in their place.
And it's all the hard times of old England, in old England, very hard times.
They've realised that it doesn't work anymore, just carrying on with that image of, you know, bomber jacketed skinheads going out, you know, throwing petrol bombs through Asian corner shop windows or whatever. That's not what they're pushing. They're pushing this nice white middle class suits, and which works because they've seen that it works for the Tories and Labour and the Liberals.
The simple fact is that the majority of the British people are descended from people who've lived here since time immemorial. Not me. And it's extraordinarily racist. This is genuinely racist. When you seek to deny the English, you people wouldn't even let us have our name on the census form. That is racism, and that's why people are voting British National Party, because we feel shut out in our own country.
Like, they have a record label, the BNP have a record label which is called Excalibur, and it puts out compilations of English music, and quite a few artists in the folk scene who would have no truck with the BNP nevertheless ended up with traditional songs that they've done on these compilations.
Never gonna grow down their roots, branch and stem and shoot.
I wrote a song called Roots, which was really about the need for English people to rediscover a repertoire of songs with which to celebrate who we are.
We need roots and all the way.
Maybe some of the language in the song, in order to get it across in 3.5 minutes, could have been more finely tuned. There's one line, it says, I've lost St. George in the Union Jack, it's my flag too, and I want it back.
I lost St. George in the Union Jack, it's my flag too, I want it back.
And it was just adopted as a sort of, almost like a rallying cry for saying, you are not like us, you are not English, you are not part of where we're from, and basically don't stay here, don't come here, don't live here, don't settle here, don't bring your families here.
He said the beer is poison and it is the devil's brew. If you carry on drinking the poison beer, it'll be the death of you. Oh, how can they call it poison? Nasty names like poison beer, with them I can't agree. For I've drunk barrels and barrels of beer and it never did poison me. Keep your voices down and get into trouble.
I think it's an obvious music to take up for them, but actually they haven't done their research because they look at it as a pure music, a music that's of English purity, of cultural purity, which, if you know the slightest bit about it, it's not. It's completely made up of influences from across the world.
My mother was half English and I'm half English too. I'm a great big bundle of culture tied up in the red, white and blue.
The idea of Nick Griffin, actually, you know, he's sort of saying, go out and join Morris sides. You just think the idea of Nick Griffin, like, taking his jacket off and putting some bells on and having a go, it's just so hilarious. It'd be a sight to see.
I'd whack him around the head with a bit of wood.
Here comes Nicholas, fiddle in hand.
Dance, idiot, dance.
Into a world that he can't understand.
Dance, idiot, dance.
You can't keep pace with the master race. His feet are going all over the place. He can't see his moves 'cause there's egg on his face.
Dance, idiot, dance.